Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, and just wanted to say thanks to everyone that watched the last episode. We had a very large number of views and lots of people gave us a like.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that, and we're not sure whether it's because you all liked Nick Valentine, or maybe you liked the punt gun. But anyway, we just took a side trip from Nick Valentine's holotape quest to stop in at the bank at University Point, because we're going to do a little bit of a wardrobe change again here. And what happened is I actually made a little mod yesterday to put a new item into the game, and it's in this little green box. And the idea here is that this is where that prototype laser rifle was found, the one that has basically the legendary unlimited ammunition thing, you know, like
yep.
endless. I think that's what that legendary is called, right? And if you read the lore on the lab terminal, it's about these guys who were working on this just before the war, and then the bombs fell while they were down here and all that. And my thought was that as a side project, they were also hired by CIT to work on a experimental uniform.
Okay.
And it is, of course, legendary, and it is somewhat bullet resistant, fire resistant, very energy resistant, of course, and it has the legendary effect where you get a chameleon effect when you crouch and don't move.
Nice.
But anyway, if we change into this thing now, we got about 1325. Let's see what we end up with here. Okay,
1267.
So, yeah, we lost a little bit of, but then again, though, we can also, like, I set this up so that it will accept ballistic weave as well.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to remove some of the Atago equipment too, right? So there we go. So here we go. This will be what we'll be wearing for the next little while, the experimental synth uniform.
Nice.
And it appears that we can wear our gloves with it, as well as a lot of our invisible zap slidered items that you know, like occupy body slots.
Yep.
Under armor slots and that kind of thing, as well as our you know, like actual armor pieces as I was able to make those invisible at the workbench due to another mod that I have. It's actually a pretty old mod that all of the standard armor, you can select the visibility and you can actually change the appearance of it. So for example, a metal arm piece, you can make it look like the heavy version, or the medium version, or the light version, or you can make it invisible.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
And it's useful for when you don't want it to clip with other items of clothing and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you're still wearing it, you just don't. Or if you're wearing some kind of thing that is compatible with it, where you think it looks good, well, you can wear like the heavy version arm piece, which has the big shoulder pauldron with the spikes sticking up off of it and all that kind of stuff, right? And a spike sticking off the elbow and so on and so on. We should pause while we're waiting to go outside, though.
Alrighty.
Carried away talking here.
And we're back.
Yes.
And so yeah, like, it's really good for just the whole costume aesthetic type of thing.
That's right, because to tell you the truth, I don't think this outfit would look all that good with big spiky metal armor on the outside of it. And the same thing if you happen to be wearing, say, well, some of the other jacket type items similar to Nick's trench coat there or something, right?
Yeah, then you can get stuff clipping through the jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of being over top the jacket, because some stuff just doesn't mesh out proper.
Yeah. In fact, vanilla, a lot of those outfits, you know, are not even compatible with ballistic weave or compatible with other types of armor either. And I suspect that the reason that it was done that way was just to prevent that clipping issue, right?
Yep.
but it was Bethesda's way of preventing that clipping issue, which basically gave you very little in the way of armor-wearing options, right? So what I did was I went in and I just, you know, like made a few changes, and I basically gave just about every vanilla outfit or item of clothing in the game the ability to accept ballistic weave. And I know other people have done that too, but I wanted to do it myself for my own use, and I did that quite a while ago, because that's when I was learning, basically baby steps, learning the creation kit, right?
Yep.
And so basically every hat, every item of clothing, you know, like they all will accept ballistic weave. And you know, that way, because way back when, before I started getting modded outfits and things, well, I wanted a few more clothing options.
Yeah, because maybe you don't want to go about the wasteland looking like a apocalyptic hipster.
Well, it was dumb because, you know what, they had it set up so that a trilby hat could have ballistic weave put on it. But it was like one of the only hats in the game that you could actually do that.
Yep.
And my reasoning was, well, if you can put ballistic weave on a trilby hat, well, why can't you put it on a baseball cap?
Yep.
You know, or one of those formal black top hat type things, or a
anything you want.
Minutemen Stetson, you know, like it didn't make any sense, because what makes the trilby hat so special that only it will accept ballistic weave? It made no sense.
They just wanted everybody wearing trilby hats.
I guess they just wanted everybody to wear a trilby hat, yeah. So, you know, like I've done a lot of tinkering with that kind of thing too, so now every vanilla hat in the game will accept ballistic weave. In at least in my game anyway. Like I said, I think a lot of other people, probably better at modding than I am, have done this already and put stuff on the Nexus, but I wanted to do something like that for myself, just to help me learn my way around the creation kit and that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
And I also created a few unique legendary items like Chef Perry's smock and, you know, that sort of thing too, right?
Yep.
As well as this outfit, which is basically the oh, there they are, which is basically the synth uniform, right? But all I did was I just attached a legendary slot to it, and you'll notice, see how I so long as I don't move, right? If I move, then I become visible again.
Yep.
But I suspect that what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to change the scope on my sniper rifle, because that's one thing Bethesda did not think out very well, I don't think, and that is reflex sights basically become invisible as well when you try to aim down them in first person when you're invisible. And but for some reason the regular you know, like sniper scopes don't. You can still see the crosshairs. So what I'm going to have to do basically is, and it'll make the Overseer's Guardian a little bit less versatile.
You'll have to put a proper sniper scope on it.
I'll have to put a like a proper full-blown sniper scope on it, right? Which we'll do. So, but we'll first of all drop off some of this extra stuff. Not sure why I have that stuff. I must have been planning on installing a provisioner line somewhere. But anyway, we're done with the Atago bikini outfit for now. We're going to put it away. And let's see here. What else can we do? We certainly are carrying a lot of stuff. And looks like that's about it for that. So, I guess what we'll do is, at least for our Overseer's Guardian, which is our sniper weapon,
you'll have to put on a proper sniper scope for it.
Instead of a recon combat scope, we'll see if we can put an actual long recon scope on it instead. right?
But how you doing on the search for Eddie's tapes?
Yeah, I know. Where are you there, Nick? Corn harvest. Okay, well, I can't. I'm turning my head like I want to answer him, but that corn wants to be harvested.
It just works.
There.
Still searching.
Okay, we're still searching, Nick.
When you manage to get your hands on them.
It just works.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to just drop that rifle scope off. And then we'll try that out again here. So we got Overseer's Guardian, we've got a long recon scope on it, which looks like this now, right? So you can see the crosshair there.
Yep.
And it has a little bit higher magnification than the 8x combat scope did as well. But now, when I'm invisible and I look through the scope, I can still see the crosshair.
Nice.
So basically now Overseer's Guardian is going to become more of a...
Pure sniper weapon.
Pure sniper weapon, because it'll be somewhat less useful to use at close quarters with that scope on it.
Yep. Wow, somebody's grumpy.
What have you got for me?
Yeah. Okay, what time is it getting to be here? It is 9:28 p.m. And you'll notice that it's fairly light out. That's because I just unchecked Darker Nights in my load order.
Because that way it's easier to record. So
well, it's easier to record. It's easier for people to see what's going on when it's not pitch black dark out by 10 o'clock at night.
Well, particularly though, it's easier for video compression too. It'll hopefully create less compression artifacts.
Yeah. So anyway, you know, like vanilla nighttime, you can kind of tell that it's nighttime. The stars are out and it's not really very bright out, but it's not like hugely dark like it is when you have the mod Darker Nights activated.
Yeah, Darker Nights is like the sky is actually black.
Well, unless it's clear, and then you can see the stars, but it's still pretty dark, right? And actually, the darkness varies a great deal depending on the, you know, overcast conditions or not, and that kind of thing. Because if it's clear like it is right now, pretty clear, even on Darker Nights, it's a little bit lighter than it would be if it was cloudy, right?
Yep.
But anyway, we're kind of digressing here a little bit. People are sleeping on my couches. Or sitting on my couches. I mean, I was going to sleep on my couch, but I guess I'll go in here and sleep in a bed.
Yeah, no sleep for you.
I mean, we still do have to sleep regularly anyways, just to, you know, avoid degradation of our statistics and that kind of thing. But, and as it turns out, we just so happen to be now close to one of those holotapes. Because I think there's one that hasn't been picked up yet, just at the police station over here by the next door to the Fens Sheriff's Department. So we'll just run over here and pick that up. I guess I want to have a different weapon ready now. See, this has a combat scope on it too, but it can still be useful for firing from first person if I'm standing up.
Yep.
You know, like I won't be able to... I mean, it's an automatic weapon anyway, so I wouldn't be using it as a sniper rifle anyhow. But, again, though, because it has a combat scope on it, if I crouch and I'm not moving, well, I won't be able to see the scope in order to aim things, right? It's just something that is a little inconsistency that they didn't notice, I guess, when they were designing the game, right?
Sounds like Lieutenant Harkins is up on the roof again.
Yeah.
Damn, I love that gun.
Wow, full of legendary rad roaches. Hey?
Yep.
Assassin's right leg. I've already got a right leg, though, that reduces damage from super mutants. Punishing metal right arm. Okay. Oh, look. Our Sparky caught up to us again here.
Yeah, well, he was getting all pissed off at your scrap bot.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, for some reason, Sparky does not play nice with other robots.
Rodrigo Palomar.
Okay, well, we've got 7 out of 10 now.
Okay, my friend. I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve.
Huh.
$0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay, well, let's have a look in the... inciting a riot. Mr. Julian standing atop overturned vehicle. Defaced sports jersey with text, "We beat New York." I guess somebody was celebrating the very last World Series ever.
Yep.
Because that's what's part of the lore in this game is that the Boston Red Sox were actually winning the World Series, right? Okay, well, it looks like this is going to be leading us to Attic Banks. So we've got 7 out of 10 of the tapes, which means that we still need to find 3 more. It looks like there's one down here.
One way down there.
By Andrew Station. And there's one way over here. And there's also another one yet, too, somewhere.
Way down.
Oh, yeah, right down here in Quincy. Yeah, okay. Well, we might as well head over to Natick and get that one first.
Yeah, get the far one.
Yeah, get the furthest away one first. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot to. Well, we've got to drop some more stuff off here at Boston Red Rocket on the way by anyway. But I needed to add some upgrades to this suit. Huh?
It's not everything we expected. We're willing to work hard to make this a home we can be proud of.
I don't think I picked up anything that I can break down. It was all legendary this and legendary that, right? Pretty much. So you should have seen I brought my oldest character out of retirement this afternoon just to play around a bit and, and test some things. And I went around to some of my settlements, and I guess I hadn't been there for a while because when you know how you can pick up bottle caps from the settlements that have shops and stuff.
Yep.
And there was one settlement that had like 12,000 bottle caps. It's like, yahoo, I'm rich.
God.
Okay, so well, let's go with we'll go with dense, and we'll put I guess the best we can manage right now is ballistic weave Mark III because we don't have enough ballistic fiber. So I guess ballistic weave Mark III it is for the time being. Just watch, I'll go and check with the store and he'll have like a, 2-unit item of that stuff or something, right?
Damn right. Take whatever you need to make this place more defensible.
Well, I just got a shipment of concrete. Okay. Where's our storekeeper? Oh, we got an unassigned settler, too. 2 unassigned settlers. We got unassigned settlers all over the place here. Well, let's see here. Okay, oh, okay, yeah. We lost a provisioner going from here to Egret Tours. Off camera, I went and I founded Egret Tours. And then what happened was a bunch of robots were attacking and actually in a fight with something else, and my provisioner got caught in the crossfire and killed. That's why I have that uniform, right? Because I basically took the uniform off the dead provisioner.
Anything you wanted me to do?
Yeah,
Not
I'm
right
fine.
now. Fine. I'd like to trade some items.
No, I don't want to trade some items. I just want to go here to the workbench and see if there's
Got
any
work to do, can't talk.
extra surplus weapons that I can hand out. Ooh, that looks like might be good.
Instigating combat rifle.
Yeah. Well, you see, if I didn't have Overseer's Guardian already, I'd probably use this as a sniper weapon, right?
Yep.
But, you know what? I think that I'm going to give it to my brand new provisioner, whoever that may be. It looks like that guy's got an assault rifle. Okay. All right. I guess you'll do. You'll be my provisioner.
Let's trade some things.
Yeah. So we'll give you the instigating combat rifle, and we'll give you 20 rounds of ammunition. Especially since that particular route seems to be kind of rough. Okay. Now, Egret Tours. Okay. So we've got another provisioner connecting Egret Tours now. So, we got somebody connecting them from there. There isn't actually anybody living there. Phyllis Daly, however, rest in peace. There's that bridge over here, right there. Mm-hmm. And occasionally it's a random encounter hotspot, and occasionally you encounter things. And what happened was a bunch of those laser-toting synths encountered one of my provisioners, and the battle actually spilled over right into the middle of Egret Tours Marina, and Phyllis Daly was killed in the crossfire between the synths and my provisioner.
Rip.
Yeah. And by the way, Phyllis Daly is not a synth. I could not find a synth component on her body at all. So, therefore, she is not a synth. Anyway, I'm going to leave a couple of settlers here available to do other things, because I might want them to be provisioners going somewhere as well. Eventually.
It might even be good to double up on the Egret Tours.
I was thinking about actually sending one back toward Oberlin Station, because this stretch of road here is kind of rough too, right?
Yeah, and you've got a narrow choke point there too, huh?
Yeah, and I'm thinking that maybe I'll do that right now.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing. Standing in my way. Now he's standing on top of the workbench, bouncing up and down.
Be careful.
So here's a cool little mod that I made.
Mercy ain't the
Is I made a recipe so that you can make railway rifles, because I noticed that in the weapons thing, you could not actually make railway rifles.
Makes the day's work more satisfying to know what's yours. Stays.
Okay, so now we just need to find another unassigned settler.
There was another one around here.
Oh yeah, they're hanging around here and they're all over the place. Yeah, this guy.
Didn't expect help from a stranger.
You look like you need something to do, Mr. Corduroy Suit. If you'll hold
Let's
still
trade.
for a second.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this railway rifle.
Yeah, we know you've been drinking too much by how you're running around in circles.
Yeah.
But just take this rifle and this police uniform. You're on the job now.
Well, hey, and you know what? That person who's the doctor in this settlement, she's a doctor because I said so. It was not necessarily because she was qualified.
Hey, that's the marvels of central planning, comrade.
Yeah, that's right. He actually looks kind of clean cut and policeman-like when he's in his uniform there, doesn't he? Compared
he looked kind of sleazy before.
Yeah, compared to the way he looked before. Okay, and we got another settler there.
Another unassigned settler.
Another unassigned settler. And,
send him across a map, maybe up and to the right. Do you get anything up and to the right going on?
Not really. This is a dead settlement. I can't do anything with it. So, basically the only other place I could send another provisioner is I could send one over here to Red Rocket Quickfill.
Yeah, sure, what the hell.
Alright, well. Okay, I'll have to make another uniform. That guy's still standing on top of the bench there.
I'm pretty sure he got pushed up onto the bench when you, like, went and slid into place there.
Yep, and now
Because
and now he's stuck.
I think he's standing on top of the beakers now.
Okay, and we'll make another railway rifle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's climbing higher and higher. Look at him go.
Honest work gets.
Okay, so that settler wandered off while we were doing that. Sometimes they disappear, and they can disappear in a really big hurry, right?
Not many doctors around these days.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
You
take a
keep
look at you.
force greeting me all the time, and I'm
Just
busy.
wanted to trade a few things. Sure thing.
Okay. So we'll give you...
But she just really wants to let you know that she's a doctor.
Yeah, a rail. Well, look at that. Look at all the railway spikes that I made. Yeah. So we'll give you a railway rifle and a bunch of spikes. And we'll give you your uniform. And now you're all ready to go as well. Oops. I went into workbench and back out again. Damn it. Okay. Now, where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Okay, Red Rocket Quick Fill. That might be kind of a long and difficult route.
Here's your suicide mission.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Hey, I gave her a railway rifle. And that police uniform actually has a fairly decent armor value on it, right?
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising one of them got killed, huh?
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, it's not really entirely surprising because they appear to have no sense of self-preservation whatsoever either, right?
Yep.
You know, like they, you know, that provisioner was basically right in the middle of that firefight. I think it's like sometimes you'll encounter rust devils and mechanist robots fighting each other. And, you know, when there's like a dozen combatants all told and that one provisioner gets caught in between them, you know, like that's a bad place to be, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I think I'll just make one more guard here. Because we can always use more defense. Okay. And we can just assign it from the computer here. There. Now everybody has jobs. And we can head for Natick Banks. There's a provisioner, a couple of provisioners.
It's a herd.
Yeah. Well, that guy's just got a pipe gun. I must have been hard up for stuff when I was handing out weapons there.
Ah, well.
But they can get by sometimes if there's enough of them, right? That's why I try and put lots and lots of overlapping provisioner routes too, right?
Yep.
Because quite often if there's 2 or 3 of them in the same general area, if one of them gets attacked by a random encounter, the other ones will rush to aid him, right? And then like they act together instead of having a lone provisioner getting wiped out by half a dozen robots or something, right?
Yep.
So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass on by here. I was thinking about doing a little bit of construction work here again because people seem to like the conveyor building project. But I was thinking about a couple of different things. And one of them is to just do a nice little build of egret tours here. And the other one was to figure out how high the build limit is at Red Rocket Quickfill. Because I seem to remember the last time that I actually tried there, I was able to build a tower that was like 21 floors tall. Ooh. Oh! Wow. Yeah, let's take cover here for a second while we reload. That's better.
Problem solved.
Yeah, instead of plinking away at him with that little pop gun, and we'll just like shoot the crap out of him with this. And then we'll go over here and stim pack Nick.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tape?
Well, we're working on it there, Nick.
Still searching for him.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on him.
Yeah, okay. Well, you are with me. I mean, how can I not let you know? Okay, well, I guess we can loot some robots here. So I figured what we do, though, before I decide, is we'll head on down to Natick Banks and grab that tape. And then if there's enough time, we'll play around with a little bit of settlement building.
All right.
And maybe spend an episode at it. If people like that, then, like we'll do a little bit of it every now and then, right?
Sure, why not?
Anyways, I need to have a drink of water. Oh yeah, I can sprint too. I forgot. Right, I've got unlimited sprinting. So there you go. See, that was my sort of... Remember you had that idea where I should build an elevated settlement?
Yeah.
Well, there it is. That's the elevated settlement.
Yeah, well, that way all the shooting goes on the ground floor, and then nothing gets up on the above floor.
Actually, the last time there was a settlement attack there, literally nothing got in, right? Because there was no room for anything to get in there. Wow. You're not exactly following the roads, are you? Okay.
Roads are only a suggestion.
Yeah, obviously.
Didn't they ever teach you that in driver's ed?
Oh well, let's do this then. We'll just go this way. Oh look, here's I know we're going the wrong way, but we're gonna take a brief side trip here to see Wallace's Bar. And I think we might have been here once already because I see we didn't discover it. But
yep.
This is part of the South of Sea mod that adds a whole bunch of encounter areas and actually a massive dungeon crawl under the glowing sea. So we'll probably get to that at some point too. Now, okay, we're pointed directly at Natick Banks, so we're just gonna go kind of cross country here like this, if I can get through here. See, shortcuts are hard in Fallout 4 too.
Yeah, I know one way you could super jump. You take that punt gun there.
Yeah, fire it into the ground.
Yep, jump and fire it into the ground. You'll go jumping so far, you'll never come down. You'll also have to reload your game after.
Yeah. That'd be like that scene in Planet Terror where that girl had that assault rifle with the grenade launcher as a artificial leg.
God.
And she would shoot this thing into the ground and go flying way up in the air. It was funny stuff. Anyway, we are nearly there. We have also discovered the red rocket at Attic Banks. Discovered the red rocket at Attic Banks. And I'm just going to activate the workbench here. Just so that later on I can send a provisioner in this direction. But in the meantime, we need to go into the police department. Oh, I just discovered an Attic Banks. Okay. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff in here we can loot. Respawning looting stuff too, all of this stuff, because when I did my Chef Perry short series, basically it all revolved around Chef Perry developing the Attic Banks Red Rocket settlement.
Yep.
And this stuff all respawns every so often, just like Bedford Station. So I was able to come back here and keep looting this stuff again and again and again, right?
Yep.
It became the staple. Oh, there's Eddie Witter's holotape. We've got 8 out of 10 now. Number 4. Number 4. Play number 4.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Dinner tonight. Me, you, and Arthur Black. Reservations are for 7 at the Cornerstone Grill. Don't worry, I'll make sure Arthur's on his best behavior. No stabbing the waiter for a fucked up drink order, like what happened in Charlestown. Even though the prick deserved it. Love you.
Nice.
Like there's not much in there. But we'll farm the XP for picking the locks anyway.
Got it.
Okay. Now, there should be a computer, too, that will add, if they aren't already on here, that will add quest marker for our next tape. Mitchell Public Intoxication. Keys recovered from gully with remains of tractor. Okay. Okay, looks like Natick. So we gotta go all the way across the Commonwealth to the opposite side of the map now in order to chase down those. So there's one there. And the other one is up here somewhere. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, one there and one in Quincy now. We already found the one in Natick, I guess. Just by a happy coincidence.
Yep.
But anyway. Uh-oh.
That sounded like a thing.
Sounded like a thing. There are things living around here that are at times unfriendly. Oh, and something killed off that radstag doe.
Free meat.
Yep, well, we might as well take advantage of that. But anyway, I'm just going to swim back across the lake here.
Oh, if only you had 100 acrobatics.
What was that?
Something pissed off at you?
I don't know.
Something pissed off at Nick? Something pissed off across the way?
They're shooting at me. How can they even see me from that far away?
I don't think they're shooting at you. I think they're shooting into the water.
Are they?
Yep. Yeah, they're shooting into the water. There's something in the water they see.
I can shoot them from here. Okay.
Now they're shooting at you.
Yeah, but they've got pipe guns and shit. I've got a really good high-grade sniper rifle here.
Yeah, well, they can't even see you.
Yeah. I'll bet you they're shooting at that little robot doohickey, right? That's what they're shooting at. There. So you have to shoot these guys in the head because shooting them anywhere else doesn't really bother them much. Right, like it takes a ton of bullets to kill these things. Although this one's kind of hard to shoot in the head because there's that
Tree branch in the way.
tree branch in the way. I have to wait for my AP to come back now a little bit. Ooh,
Yep, you hit the tree branch.
am I hitting the tree branch? Okay. Well,
You're just gonna have to shoot him in the nuts over and
yeah,
over
just
until he
have to
dies.
shoot him in the nuts until he dies. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know that there's somebody out there and that they're unfriendly, but I can't see them right now. Oh, there's one.
Maybe aim to his right. Oh no, there you go. You got him.
He must have been a little bit weaker one. But anyway, that's the advantages of the standard sniper scopes over the combat scopes, right?
Yep.
You know, like this thing has a fair bit more magnification. With the 8 times combat scope, I'd probably would have a harder time targeting enemies over there, right? I saw him. Where did he go?
Swim up and look down again? Oh no, this is gonna be one of those things that you gotta try to inspect while you have your gun out.
That's right. Because,
Gotta come out sooner or later.
there. See, he's there.
Wanted to fight.
Yeah, there he is. There. This is... Oh, look at that. This is actually a fairly deep lake, right? Wow, this guy's carrying around a lot of stuff. Okay, sure, we'll grab all that too. Okay, we need to,
Go up for air.
nah, we don't need to go up for air. We're amphibious. We just need to come out here somewhere so that we can
Find that last guy.
find that invisible guy. Gonna be kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack because he's invisible.
Maybe you should just take out your automatic rifle and go scouting about that area. What was that sound?
I don't know. Mass fusion disposal site.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like
that guy's
stuck
body
under the
like,
bridge.
Stuck under the bridge, yeah. Oh. I see a flicker over there? I did. Right there. Alright.
And just make sure you don't shoot that fence post.
Yeah, we'll just, go.
Ha! Stealth kill.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really need to see him. You just have to shoot in his general direction.
Oh, something's seen you now. One of them dogs.
I got your back.
Yeah.
Bounces off the side of the house.
Yeah. I like the punt gun. It's such a good weapon. So this is actually an encounter area that I kind of stumbled into, and I have a feeling it's because Sparky was stuck in the water over here.
Ah.
And they somehow managed to detect Sparky, and they were shooting at him, and I think that's probably why, you know, like what was going on there, right?
Yep. Well, it looks like whoever was on lookout for this place didn't do a good job.
Well, they did a good enough job to spot Sparky.
Or more like they did a good enough job to get eaten by super mutants.
Oh, you mean like whoever with the previous...
Yeah.
Actually, I think this was... There were no previous occupants, because I think this was like a nuclear dump site. Like a nuclear waste dump site.
Yep.
So, I don't think there would have been people living here.
Hey, don't you want those missiles?
No. They're too heavy. Alright, well, I guess we've cleared this place out. Picked up anything that we could pick up here. We'll be back on our way again. Just a minor distraction on the way back to where we were going. Okay, let's look at the map here. Okay, we want to go straight east, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, weird. But that's just laying out there in the open like that, hey?
Huh.
Okay, so this here is a, of course, part of the Red Rocket settlement mod. And since we have it connected to the settlement and there isn't very much stuff here to scrap, maybe we'll have a little bit of fun here. And we'll play How High Can You Build? Oop. I don't know how I discovered this. You know, like, I've had this mod for many years, right?
Yep.
And actually, I had the original version by the original author, and then it was taken over by I think a friend of the original author.
Yep.
Who sort of you know, like, cleaned it up and made some improvements and that kind of thing. But anyway, between the two of them, I mean, I think this mod has existed in one form or another almost since about 2016, right?
Yep.
And I was building at this place, and I remember I started off building like a fairly small footprint building because, you know, like, you're not always connected to other settlements when you first found a brand new settlement, so you have to be a little bit thrifty with your materials. And then eventually I came back and I needed to build some more space for some more settlers, so I just added another few levels onto the very small building that I'd built.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like, I all of a sudden had like a 5-story building. And, you know, like, it was a small building, like I said, you could only fit maybe a half a dozen beds on each level kind of thing.
Yep.
So I kept building it up higher, and before I knew it, I had like a ridiculously tall, you know, like narrow tower kind of thing going on, right? So we're just going to check that out and see just how far we can actually take this. Yeah, this particular settlement, actually the borders were expanded from the original version too. Because in the original settlement, the border basically ended at about this fence line.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the guy who took it over, I think he might have widened it out a little bit this way too, just to make it a little bigger, right?
Yep.
But it's a nice size settlement. You can put a decent amount of farming and that kind of thing into the place. And it's not so large that you can't build like a nice sturdy wall around it to keep bad things out and that kind of thing too, right?
Yep.
And if you like doing the building thing, well, you know, this is actually a fairly okay place to build. And it's going to be really easy for us because we're already connected to the rest of our settlements through provisioner lines and have been, you know, like it was already set up that way. But for now, we're just going to screw around and have some fun here. I'm not going to do anything very serious here. I'm just going to see what I can do and get away with here. So we'll start off with a set of stairs. Okay. And then we'll put up here a set of stairs. And a set of stairs.
Yep.
And a set of stairs. And a set of stairs. And we'll just keep going like this in a spiral.
6.
Because this is, you know, like perfectly sound engineering process, right?
The spiral force of the design drives...
That's right. The corkscrew of the design prevents everything from just falling down like a house of cards, right?
Yep.
But it's a little faster than building an actual building, right?
Yep.
You know, because I actually, you know, like, it takes time to build an actual building, but it takes almost no time at all to do this. So, anyway.
I should actually ask, do you take fall damage?
No.
Okay.
Besides, this is perfectly safe. See, there's plenty of room to walk there.
Yeah, okay. You're almost sliding down the stairs and off the edge.
Well, there's no end in sight yet. I wonder how high we are. Wow, we're pretty high. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just reached the limit. Okay, so if we call this... Yeah, I'm outside the border now, but look at this. We're higher than the freeway here, right?
Yep.
And if we go down here now, and we'll get our Overseer's Guardian out, and we'll see if we can more or less use this as a... Yeah. Okay, I mean, this is a bit of guesswork here, so we definitely don't have the tallest building in the Commonwealth by any means, right? But if you look at about where we are here, those 3 little patches, I would say that we're about half as tall as the Mass Fusion building, right? Or whatever that building
Probably
is.
3/4 as tall, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the Mass Fusion building. I think that's the Dartmouth Business Tower or something.
Yep.
Anyway, there's about 3 or 4 really tall buildings in the like the Commonwealth, I'd say that we're definitely taller than the obelisk there at Bunker Hill, right?
Yep.
Anyway, so if we count this as a floor, right? Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so 22 floors.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'd say that you know, it's not the tallest building in the Commonwealth, but it's probably in the top 5.
Yep. Oh, there you go. You'll have to build a super settlement here.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? If I even built enough to cover the entire footprint of that staircase there, I would probably be able to put enough beds in there to support like a couple hundred settlers, right? But anyway, we'll just leave that there. Somebody will come wandering along and scratch their heads and wonder just what exactly that was all about. But
yep, you see like this random settler walk by and it's like, what the f is that?
yeah, well, you know what? I just wanted to just try that out and just see how far a person could take that, right?
Yeah,
and I'm definitely higher than the upper level on the freeway there, right? Like I was looking down on the upper level of the freeway. So anyway, we'll just leave that behind as it's a sculpture, right?
Ha!
It's a work of art,
right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what we'll call that.
Yeah, it's a sculpture.
Post-apocalyptic art.
Post-apocalyptic art. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We'll just there, we'll just make it a little more structurally sound. What do you think? Hey? Can't get that into that rock there.
Nope. Oh well.
Well, there. Now I can. There. Structurally sound. Right? Now the base is there, it's got supports. We'll just imagine that there isn't like a big empty space underneath.
Yeah, it's just anchored into the rock.
It's just anchored into the bedrock, yep. Okay, well, anyway, that's enough of that. So, that was a little bit of fun. I also have an idea for building at Egret Tours. But maybe if people want to, you know, like give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment or something if you'd like to see that. And if you would like to see more settlement building, then we'll devote some time to that every once in a while.
Yeah, well, the building stuff is fun.
Well, the only reason that I didn't really focus on it a lot before was because I thought that people would be bored by it.
But some of our biggest episodes have been building stuff.
Yeah, people seem to like that. So, you know, what's going on here? That's not me. That sounds like a settler shooting their,
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tape?
yeah, Nick, we're doing just great. We're on our way to get another one here right away. I'm not even going to try and locate where that shooting was coming from. I'm sure that settler can take care of themselves.
Places like this used to be slapped on postcards. Now look at it.
We hurry across the bridge here. So anyway, I don't know if I get any benefit from that chameleon thing. Like, what I found is in these games, invisibility seems to be kind of a hit and miss kind of thing, right?
Yep. Well, the thing about it is that, at least, in some other games, only the true invisibility effect really matters, because Chameleon is basically not effective.
No.
Right? So only true invisibility matters, and in most of these games that have true invisibility, the invisibility fades as soon as you act, so...
Yeah. Well, apparently with this one here, so long as I don't move, I stay invisible.
Yep.
But as soon as I move, I become visible again.
It might make you maybe slightly harder to detect. I mean, maybe it takes away the lighting factor on your sneaking. Maybe that's what it does.
I have no idea.
I'm just speculating, because I've never read on the wiki on that effect at all. I've never even thought about it, so... But maybe it has something to do with, like, if light were shining right on you, maybe you'd still be difficult to see or something.
Yeah, all I know is it says, enemies have a hard time detecting you when you're sneaking and not moving. So, what that means exactly, I have no idea. It could be only 5%. Uh-oh, I see a provisioner over there in a gun battle with Children of Adam guys. Hey, yeah, I haven't tried this out yet. I've been dying to try this out and see what it looks like. I have no idea what a Merv grenade does.
Something out there.
It blows up lots.
Yeah, so it does. Luckily, I didn't blow up my provisioner.
Problem solved.
Not that it's an option.
Now, I guess we can do the time-honored tradition of looting. Oh, he had a nuka grenade. I'm glad that I got him first. So, what did that Merv grenade do exactly? It made multiple explosions?
Yeah, all in one place. They went boom, 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 boom. Like, really rapid succession.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And so they were small explosions, but there was a lot of them. And it basically instantly killed whoever you hit with that. Because they went boom.
Ah.
Looks like it might also be easier to hit with.
Oh, somebody's still shooting one of those gamma guns over here. Did they just try to nuke themselves?
Yeah, I think that was an attempt at a nuka grenade.
Probably, yeah. Well, let's see here. Well, I've got a whole bunch of frag grenades, so maybe I'll see if I drop one through the hole in that roof there.
You got guts. Well,
Nope.
Not going to cooperate for me.
Ah, well. Through the doorway?
Yeah, it'll go through the doorway. He might not even be there now, though. Oh no, he was there. That throwing arc is extremely useful, right? Very, very good to be able to see where you're throwing your grenades. Oh, it was a gunner commander. Okay, well, anyway. It's getting to be nighttime, so we're going to have to stop in at a settlement and we'll do our junk drop-off thing and all that.
Hey, be careful out there.
Yeah, you too. Okay, well, I guess first of all, we'll see if we can make a little, well, we can make all kinds of fresh water here. Sure, we'll make one of those. Okay. Got some super mutant stuff to break down.
Yeah, all that heavy crap.
Yeah. You get a lot of stuff out of it though, right? Oh, yeah, I did another little just ESP mod today too.
Oh?
Yeah.
Your deep-pocketed sunglasses.
That's right, my deep-pocketed sunglasses that can also accept ballistic weave.
This is where you take your sunglasses and then you, like, hot glue a fanny pack on either side, or what?
Hey, we're fantasy gaming here. Just leave me alone, okay?
It's like the beer helmet thing.
Yeah. So I did that for all of the vanilla glasses.
Now you can have deep-pocketed glasses everywhere.
That's right. Don't need those. Don't need those. Ooh. And those and that.
Well, at least they're not dense glasses.
Yeah, I could have made them that way.
Yeah, that would bring a whole new meaning to the name Four Eyes.
Yeah. But there isn't really much point in doing that because from what I've read, at one time I used to put dents on every piece of armor and clothing items that I could. And then you pointed out to me that you read in the lore that basically dents and padded will stack with each other, but multiples of those things don't.
Yeah, I got that from the wiki, and so basically you can have one dense and one padded and they'll work together, but multiple dense effects won't get applied, and multiple padded effects won't get applied.
Yeah.
Now, that was years ago. I don't know if they've changed it since then, but at least back then, that's how it worked.
Well, the thing is that if you have padded and dense stacking, it basically gives you like a 75% reduction in damage from explosives anyway, right?
Yep.
So that's just about as good a reduction as it gets.
Not enough to shoot yourself in the feet with a punt gun, though.
No, I don't think I would try that anyways. So I'm just going to make a change here for my gloves. To see if I can do this. Bar. There we go. Okay, let's just do a test here and see. Oh, those did not displace the gloves that I was wearing already. How weird.
I don't think they displaced anything.
Yeah, they didn't displace anything.
So now you have two pairs of gloves, except one is probably invisible.
Well, they're underneath the other ones, right? But the idea being that I wanted to
replace your current gloves.
Replace my current gloves, right? With If I can get out somewhere where we can actually get a look here. With those ones, right?
Oh, okay, yep.
Right? Like a fingerless black leather.
Yep.
So they almost look like driving gloves except without any fingers, right?
Yep.
So we'll see if we can maybe transfer some items here. Yes, we can. In fact, transfer some. So what we'll do is we'll just, even though we could wear both at once, it would look kind of funny, I think. So we'll just, I just think that these little black gloves go a little bit better with the outfit. That's
A little less bulkier.
a little less bulky, yeah.
See, this is G9-13 as she looks in game versus G9-13 if this was real life, and there's like fanny packs coming off the gloves and off the glasses, and fanny packs on the hat.
Yeah. Well, it just looks a little more streamlined, you know, like, and it goes with the outfit a little bit better.
Yep.
Right.
Narrow gloves for narrow outfit.
Yep. Anyway, can't really think of anything else that we needed to do while we're here. Did we finish dropping off all of our stuff? Ammunition, miscellaneous stuff. Drop that off. That. Oh yeah, we can drop this off too. And we can drop off a few grenades. And I guess that's about all the stuff that we have to drop off this time around. So, we'll go and look for some place to sleep here. Oop. No railings on these stairs. There. That looks like a good handy place. How are we doing for time here, RecV5X?
We're about an hour and 15 minutes, almost.
Okay, well, I guess we're just about out of time then. We'll have to chase down the rest of the holotapes next episode.
Alrighty.
Because after I have this drink of water and some breakfast, I think that's going to have to be it for this time around. So, until next time,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sandman 99.
Have a good one.